Hey there, fellow Chalkin' friends. It's Making Maria, your independent Chalk Couture designer. And welcome, welcome, welcome. We are going to do a quick, easy little project tonight. And tonight's project is in honor of a few very special people. So I thought we would do this for them because have you ever had that where, hang on, I'm getting your comments so I can see somebody's there. Hey Montina, welcome. Have you ever had that where you have really important people in your life and they really support you and they help you out and they fly really far to come and spend 4 days chalking with you? Well, I happen to have that experience right now. So as I'm sure you have all had, we have those times where we want to do something in honor of people so that you can remember not only the fun that you had, but the impact that they had on your life. And sometimes you just want to create something so that you can put it in your home and it just reminds you of them. So that's what we're going to do here tonight because I am super, super blessed and super, super lucky. And if you noticed, I have a new iPad, which is in honor of these lovely people. So I want to say thank you to them and get some chalking. So these lovely, lovely people happen to be from the state of Texas. So we are going to do boots and bling. It's a cowgirl thing. And here we go. It is a cowboy boot and some really cute, this way. It's some really cute transfer that goes on top of it. So it's very similar to when we did Life is Short by the Shoes, where they had those super cool shoes, only with that one, if you recall, we had to do glitter, which was not my favorite thing, and to get the shimmer in the paste because we wanted those shoes to be ruby red and to stick out. Well, guess what we got today? We have shimmer paste, which is new. It came out with the new catalog. So the new catalog came out with 3 shimmer pastes. It came out with gold, copper, and silver. This one is the copper. It happens to be my personal fave. You've seen me use the other ones in the last few weeks, but we are going to look at how pretty this is. Oh my goodness. I'm in love with copper shimmer. So we're going to use copper shimmer, we're going to use fawn, and we're going to use peacock. Hey there. Okay, so we've got Montina and Josephine. Hey, Aunt Josephine, well, thanks and welcome for watching. Hey, Christina, thank you for lending me your mother-in-law and letting her fly here. And Cindy, thanks, Cindy. Oh, looks like Cindy's going to bed. Love this and your guests. So happy to hear that it's been a special time. Christina, we have had so much fun chalking away. So I'm really, really lucky that they took the time out to fly up here and we have made so many cool things, but I'm digressing. Let's get to chalking, ladies. So this little boot is super, super cute and very big. Lots, not big in size, but big in screen. So that has a lot of screen space. So we're going to want to be relatively careful that we get all of our air out so that we get a smooth, clean chalk when we have a good base to start on. So the boots and bling, it's a cowgirl thing, is a B-size transfer. This one's been cut apart because our Texas friends used it while they were here. So it's a $14.99 transfer. And if you would like to see any of these products that we are using this evening, you can go to www.chalkcouture.com/MakingMaria and you can see them right there. Or you can just click on the Shop Now button on the Facebook page that you're watching me on, and it'll take you directly to the website and you can check out all the products. If you order them directly, they come shipped right to your house. So if you could please share my video because it very, very much helps me when you share my video, and I totally appreciate it when you do that. So thank you, if you could share it. Montina says, great distance tonight. Hey, Montina, that's because I got an amazing gift from these lovely ladies, and I got an iPad, which was over the top nice. So yeah, I got a new iPad. So versus the first generation one I had borrowed from people that were also very nice to support me, but now I got a new fancy one. Check it out. Christina says, love this. Okay, we talked about that already. Okay, let's get to chalking. So I take this beautiful transfer and I pull my backer, just like always, from my transfer so that I eliminate the likelihood of the back sticking to itself. I take the transfer and I fuzz it, so I pick up some lint, and I am going to use my new fave, our board and base. So this super cute little sign, well, you put it in here and it has a little pin, and you stick the little pin in it, and it can go in that direction, or it can go in, whoops, it can go in this direction. So you have two ways to put this sign. What is nice about that is, this is the Grayson chalkboard. Super nice chalkboard to wash off and reuse. So this is not that I'm going to do that because I want to remember these women for a very, very long time. But if you wanted to have just a little, pop of something in your house that you could change and be, kind of go with the season stuff, this is a really nice board to do that because it's a nice size. All the A transfers fit on it. Some of the B, like we're doing now, some of the B transfers fit on it. So it gives you some nice variety. It gives you the ability to go either way. You don't have to use the pillar if you don't want to. You can just let it stand. And I think I said it was the board and base, and I apologize, that's a mistake. It's the board and pillar. This is a $19.99 chalkboard, and it's super, super nice. So let's get to chalking. All right. So I take out my board. I just make sure it doesn't have any, dusty things on it from transport from Chalk Central. And I just kind of wipe it off. Get it good. Okay, so we got my board good. Oops, someone is knocking at my door. Hello, come on in. So then I take my transfer. I think I fuzzed it already, but I'm going to fuzz my transfer. And I'm going to stick it right on my surface. And I'm going to really work to make sure that I have my air bubbles out. Because this is a lot of screen space. Are you going to bed, young man? Thank you.
Can I give you a kiss?
Yep, sure. Everybody say hi to Joe. Joe's just going to give me a quick kiss. Good night. And he's going to go to bed. Good night, buddy. I love you too. See you tomorrow. Sleep good.
I will.
Good. So, I just put my transfer in. Now see, look how you can see all that air in that transfer. See all those bubbles? That's what I mean when I say you can see the air. You can see the transfer. So you just push it out. And you just got to keep working it until you get it out. Lots of screen, so lots of possibilities for air. And this is a very tight fit in here, so actually I should just move it over a little bit. And then, hey Lisa, hey Debbie. Okay, they're in the other room, ladies, and they're watching us. I think that's so funny. But it's better than them photobombing us, right? All right, so I am going to fuzz. Oh no, not fuzz. I'm pushing air. I'm pushing all that air out so that I get a good, clean, crisp, not crisp, but clean, smooth. I'm looking for a smooth chalk. So now you can see I have all that air out. So see in the glare of the silk screen, there's no of that, almost looks like a rainbow-ish look to it. That means you have air. I've got that all gone. So we are going to do our boot in peacock. Can't wait to do this in peacock. It's going to be, see, they're going to be distracting tonight. Debbie says that they could totally photobomb me right now. And all of our t-shirts match. So yes, they could totally photobomb me right now. And then I would completely lose all composure. Not that I ever have any anyway. But I'm going to open up my paste and I'm going to stir it to a yogurt sour cream like consistency, and I'm going to give it a little tiny drink. Thanks, Jan. I'm glad you love my shirt. She has one on just like it. See, now they're just being smart Alex, aren't they? They're trying to be funny. Oh my gosh, we can see you so clearly tonight. That's because of the lovely iPad you bought me, ladies. Thank you. All right, so I'm just stirring up my peacock, and I'm going to pick my squeegees. So let's see what we're going to do here. We're going to do a couple our cute little baby mini guys. Love this guy. This guy has some really nice resistance to him. He's a perfect size to get into spaces. Then I am going to use the small squeegee. This is probably the squeegee, it's probably the squeegee we use the most. It's also the squeegee that comes with lots of things. So if you do Club Couture and you do the Kickstarter kit, you get a small squeegee with that. If you become a designer, and this is the squeegee that comes with that. So this is by far the most used squeegee that we use. So I'm going to put my paste on. So speaking of Club Couture and becoming a designer, Club Couture is the monthly transfer subscription service where you get a transfer delivered to your home for $19.99 a month, and you get 3 paste colors. And there's a one-time option to do a Kickstarter kit. That subscription service is $19.99 a month with free shipping, and it just comes right to your door, and you can have all this fun right along with us. So if you're interested in that, you can just go right in the comments, and you can comment club, and then you can be part of the exclusive group, and we can have all kinds of fun together. So I got all my paste on. I've got some lines, but no big chunky lines. I've got some lines. Those big chunky lines you want to make sure you smooth out, because you will see them when you pull your transfer off. You don't want to do that. Pull my transfer off, and I stick it right in my water bath. So see, wow, you guys can like see things you haven't been able to see before. Look at how you can see those lines and stuff. That's where I always say you want to make sure that you get smooth chalk, because you'll see them when you pull it off. Now when I dry it, you're not going to see these particular lines that much. Plus we're going over it, so I'm not overly concerned. But see how you can also see that the chalk is wet. So when I also say you can see when it's drying and you can see when it's wet, I'll show you here in a second as I dry it. You can actually see it dry as we go. Okay, you'll be able to see it. So see how like where my heater is? You can see the change in the chalk consistency. And you would be able to see that as you were chalking. You would be able to see the drying. So that's how you know, oh, I better speed up my process a little bit more. So drying chalk is good and bad. Depends on what stage you're at in your process. So I want to dry this really well because I'm going to layer on top of it. When you layer, you always run the risk of putting your new transfer down, and it will pull up the paste that you've already put down. So you just really work to make sure that your paste is dry. You don't have that issue quite as much when you use a Chalk Couture surface. Sometimes you can still have it. Depends on things like how sticky your transfer is, how new your transfer is, how thick you put your paste down can make a difference. You do it super, super thick, it's easy to have it pull up. So I'm just really giving it a good dry longer than I probably normally would. So now I'm going to show it to you, and you're going to be able to see the difference. See how it's not shiny anymore? So now my paste is dry. Now I would tell you, you can also see the color differentiation in it. So that says to me it's not really dry underneath. So I'm going to give it a minute while we talk. Hey Maddie, welcome to the party. I'm at work, so I can't be on here too long. Ooh, Maddie, you work at night? Ooh, that's not any fun. Well, you can always watch the replay, Maddie, because honestly, Maddie, more people watch the replay than watch me live. But I always appreciate when you watch me live, Maddie. So I hope you don't have to work too long. That would be. Although the weather's pretty decent today. Wow, even my screen that I'm looking at looks so much better than the other one that I had. Holy cow. Okay, so I'm just touching it because my heater, my craft dryer got heat to it. So I'm touching it to make sure that it's cool, because I don't want to put my transfer back down on a hot surface. So I'm going to take my little stir stick out, cover up my paste, because the longer you leave them open, the faster they dry out. I'm going to take my little wipe and clean off my squeegee. It's always easier to clean your squeegees when they're wet than when it's dry. It wipes right off when they're wet. Maddie, ooh, ew. Maddie's at Rogers Memorial Hospital, and she works from 3 to 11:30. Well, that's not so bad, but 11:30, wow, Maddie. You're on the home stretch. You're almost done. So thank you, Maddie, because people that work in hospitals are super, super special. Very important job. Okay, so we are going to get our next layer colors ready to go, because you don't put paste down until you have all your colors stirred and ready. So I've got fawn, so I'm stirring it up. This is a new fawn, so it's a really nice consistency. So fawn is a very nice creamy color. And then we have copper shimmer. Ooh. So ladies, you'll notice, ooh, it's just, it's so smooth when you stir it. It's just fun to stir. It's kind of a cross between the feeling. It's almost like, it reminds me of Cool Whip in the consistency of it. It's super cool. So my project is dry. When I open up my paste over my project, I always get little like dried up chunks that come off because I'm not, you all know me, I'm not very clean and careful with my chalk base. My mother would be yelling at me, this is on the wrong side of the transfer. So you know how I say that you want to be careful which side you put it on? You write on the back, so that you put it on the right side. Because this is more like a paper side. So as you heard, it's harder to get it off. So it's a good thing we're using this transfer because the longer it sits on it, the harder it is to get it off. You always want to put it on the shiny side. Let me see if I can get you the glare. See the shiny side to it? And the other side is dull. So we're going to line her up, and I'm going to fuzz. I'm going to fuzz, because I'm going to layer. So I want to make sure, and my phone is going a little crazy because apparently there's an Amber Alert. I hope that poor person is fine. So I lost your comments, so hang on. I see some people are commenting, so hold on, hold the phone. Oh, no, sorry, same comment. Because I do like to talk to you guys when you talk to me. Okay, so we talked about Club Couture. We talked about sharing my video. Thank you very, very much for sharing my video. Guys, we are so close to 200 followers. It's so much fun. I cannot wait till we get to 200. I don't know why. Which my kids like to remind me, the people they watch have thousands. I'm like, I'm just happy with 200. I mean, I never in a million years thought 200 people were going to follow me in my little chalk world. So thank you for those of you that follow me. So I am going to line up my transfer. And I did kind of a dumb thing, quite honestly. Remember how we checked the other night, they have register marks on them? Well, my board is not as big, so I can't see my register marks. So I'm going to totally guess here as to how we're going to line up. Plus, I used a very dark color on a dark board, so I can't really see what we're doing. So this is when you punt, ladies. And if it doesn't work, you wash her off. So what's going to save me is these little lines here up on top. So I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I'm trying to get it lined up. And I think I'm going to probably epic fail. But we're going to give it an effort. I'm going to go sideways. There we go. Sideways gives me a little bit better of an angle to see what I'm doing. Gotta go over more. This is a really cool transfer. When it's done, it looks super awesome because it has like the lacy part on the boot. So I had it lined up and then I moved it because I have fuzzed it so much. It's not really that sticky anymore, which is good. You want it fuzzed a lot, but it does make it sometimes a little more challenging when it doesn't stick at all. So we're going to give her a try here and see how good are we. It looks pretty close to lined up. Maybe just over a little more that way. So when you layer a whole transfer like this, you want to be relatively careful that you don't like really push super hard to get the transfer back down. Because by doing that, you're really adhering it pretty tightly to the chalk on the bottom. So when you pull it off, you have more likelihood of pulling that chalk with it. So when I line it up, you can see underneath, you can see the cowboy boot. So that's how you line it up. And this is super cool. Oh, goodness. Okay, so what we're going to do is, as you can see, there's these lacy parts up here and down here, and then there's a word. We're going to do our words in copper, and we're going to do the lacy part in fawn. Or you think we should do it the opposite way? What are you thinking? Think the words should be in fawn? I think we'll do that, because then the words will really stick out. If we do the words in fawn and the shimmer paste in the lacy part, then the words will really stick out. What do you guys think? You think we should do it that way? There's a delay, so I'm going to give you guys a minute to talk. See what you think about those colors. I think I'm pretty good lined up. Hey, Anne-Marie, welcome. Okay, so I'm just pushing down my transfer. How's everybody's day today? Lisa says bling in shimmer. Bling in copper. Bling in copper. Oh, now they're photobombing me and telling me. All right. Lace in fawn, bling in copper. Bling in copper. Really? Lace and fawn. Hey, Verge! Welcome to the party, Verge. All right. We're going with the ladies because this is in honor of them, right? So we should do the colors that they say we should do. We have had so much fun. It's almost been like being in high school again. Big old slumber party. We have not had a pillow fight. We're a little too old for that. My kids have probably had a few pillow fights while they were here, but we have not. So I'm starting with the fawn, and I am just going up and down. Getting my fawn on first, and I'm leaving it slightly thicker, more thick than I normally would because it's going to need some time. Debbie says I'm nice. No, Debbie, I am not nice. I am really not. All right, so I'm just squeegeeing it on. This is going to be a very distracting video tonight, ladies. I am sorry. I'm going to focus now, like a laser beam, on our Chalk Couture project. Till they photobomb me, and then I won't be anymore. So I just get my fawn on, and then I am ready to do our copper shimmer. So this is a super fast project. Doesn't take a long time. Oh, I love this color. Oh my goodness, I love this color. Love the copper. It's just gonna pop, and it's gonna have that little bit of shimmer to it, and it's gonna look amazing when we are done. And then I'm gonna put it in my bedroom, and every time I look at it, I am going to think of these amazing women that have become my friends, because I'm very lucky. So my paste is on more thick at the moment, and then I'm going to just squeegee my excess off. And I'm now going to go back and do the fawn that I left on more thick again. Hey, Virginia, thank you so much for sharing. Greatly appreciate it, Virg. So I just take my extra fawn off, and at that point I am noticing that my B up here is on a little more thick. So I'm going to take that off, and then I pull. And I pull slowly. I pull directly straight up and down. Ooh. Oh my goodness, ladies, wait till you see this. This is so stinking cute. Oh my, oh, so I have my, there was register lines on there, and I did get the one register line the second time I did it. So I do need to take that little tiny bit off that I got on there. Just wash this right off. And check out our cute little sign. Boots and bling, it's a cowgirl thing. Oh my. It just makes me want to say, you know, y'all, I don't know what you're fixing to do. That's what they have been teaching my son this whole time. Funny Southern expressions. Y'all, and fixin'. We're fixin' to go to the store. You're so funny. I didn't know that all you people that live in the South talk like that. Now they're giggling in the other room. All right, so here we go. Boots and bling, it's a cowgirl thing. Please share my video. If you're interested in Club Couture, just type in club in the comments. And if you would like more information about or curious about what the heck being a Chalk Couture designer means, please feel free to type in the comments curious, and I will send you some information. On all those cases, any one of those, I'll send you some information and links. If you are not currently in the Making Maria VIP group, you want to comment, add me, and I will add you to the Making Maria VIP group, because that way you can see some of the fun specials that I do and some of the kits and bundles that I do that help you have all this same fun at home. So thank you so much for watching me. I very, very greatly appreciate it. Oh, wait, Hey, Jane, welcome. Jane, sorry, you'll have to watch the rest of the replay. If you are watching the replay and you would like to talk to me, please feel free to comment as well. I do go back and check the comments, and I will talk back at you. So thank you so much for watching me. I so much appreciate it, and have a lovely evening. Isn't this a great new iPad? Oh my goodness, ladies, we have hit the jackpot. See ya.